Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look again on the Forex market here on euro currency and actually in Great British pound. There are no some really remarkable patterns or signs or something interesting, but it seems market gradually is coming to the point where something can happen. It's not only on the Forex market, you could see it in the dollar index, on the 10-year bonds. I'm not speaking about some sharp reversal and changing of the major direction, but some minor pause and moderate pullback, some retracement easily could happen in the current areas of the different markets. So if you take a look particularly in euro currency, we already mentioned in the weekly report relatively wide confidence support on the weekly chart. It's 108.35, 109.30 area approximately. So it's rather wide, and but still it is relatively strong. It is weekly confidence support. So market simultaneously has some free space to fluctuate. At the same time, it's some kind of the soft power that some gentle power that prevent market for significant drop, and sooner rather than later, but market should show some response probably to this area. And market right now stands somewhere inside of this support. So we're watching on the intraday charts for possible reaction. On the daily chart, we already talked about this thrusting action, and we said this is great. So bearish traders could wait for a moderate pullback for the same retracement to consider taking short position. For scalp traders, it's a bit not as easy task because they have to keep an eye on intraday performance, watching for clear patterns, trying to make the bet on them if they would like to. For the daily, weekly trading basis, it is much more simple. So on the fall time frame chart, let's have a look what we have. In the weekend, we talked about this engulfing, and we said, well, theoretically, some chance exists that we could try to take the long position, because actually we do not have anything else. So either just to take the conservative approach and do nothing, wait for some clear pattern to be formed, or try to bet on this particular pattern, and as well on the intraday, on the hourly chart hand shoulders. So results mostly were mixed. I would say it's no results at all, because market, although entry point was identified correctly, the minor pullback was just about 20 pips, so it was enough to move stops to the break-even, but was not enough to get some results. So currently, you can see the market has dropped more. 108.08 theoretical target of this double top area. It is great thing, but unfortunately, this level stands below the weekly confidence support. And from that standpoint, it will be too conservative to wait for this area. Sometimes it also could work. Very conservative approach sometimes gives even just best results. But unfortunately, this happens very rare. I would say that somewhere around 108.35, 109 area where we stand right here, it's more chances to get some market performance, some patterns or something that could worth of our attention, and that we could consider for possible position taking. I mean, for scalp trading. On the hourly chart, for example, what it could be. Here, with the failure of this hand and shoulders, this guy is our pullback that I'm talking about. So we have talked about Gather's steeple too, if you remember. We considered 618 support, 50% support, so market has opened with some minor gap, reaching this support, showing the pullback, but later it's dropped more. Now we're increasing the scale of the pattern, identifying the butterfly 108.85, where market also shows minor bounce. The next target will be around 108.66. This will be next butterfly extension. What particular pattern we could form? We could watch for. Obviously, butterflies very often becomes the part of the hand shoulders, and you can see that former hand shoulder that we thought will work now it's becoming some kind of the shoulder, right? So it might be left shoulder, head, and then later market could show another shoulder if indeed some response to support area is preparing, is underway. But currently at this point we do not have anything of this kind. So I think that here we still need to keep an eye on what's going on and see what will happen. Approximately the same story we have from the cable. Recall our great setup that we talked about previously, potential hand and shoulders. Right now market stands at the points that we have agreed to consider for a possible taking a long position, and we already said that theoretically we could do this, placing high and stop somewhere below the oversold and the confluence area. So maybe somebody of you already have taken the long position here with this. I will not repeat everything that we talk about this setup because we discussed this in details, how to trade it and why the trading might be with a good probability of success. But you can see that something is going on. If you will take a look at lower time frames, here's what is happening. Our XOP has been completed perfectly. Right at this point, we said that theoretically you could consider taking long position. And market turns to some sideways. No reaction by far. We do not see any acceleration, but at the same time, you could see this clearly slow down and some kind of the routing up action, something of this kind. So also you could keep an eye on watching for some patterns, or if you trade on the daily chart, market mostly stands on the same points, you could think about position taking. This is, by the way, guys, the reason why I think that in euro currency also something could start forming here. It's just because correlation still exists between the euro and Great British pound. Both relates to the dollar, so it might be some differences, but very often they're moving together. On the other markets, so if you take a look at the dollar index, I do not see yet anything. Here's, by the way, really great thrusting action. So if you do not like the thrust on euro, you could trade thrust on the dollar index, which is also really great. On the 4 time chart, we see some minor grabber might be formed here on the top. So just keep watching. Currently we are standing in the point where you just need to monitor the overall situation on intraday charts. Once we will get some more or less bullish pattern on the euro currency, theoretically it is possible to try it. But once again, this is for intraday scalp traders. On the daily chart, which is our preferable time frame, we do nothing. We wait when this pullback will happen before taking position. So on a 10-year bonds, it's also some pause. In upper direction, market has shown really outstanding rally here, reaching 1618 extension, completing this kind of the butterfly without any hand shoulders that we talked about previously. So thrusting action was really even stronger. But now you can see that some pullback on the 10-year bonds also starting. It means in creating the good background that maybe this week in the nearest 2-3 sessions we also will get something interesting on the euro.